Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about Hbar. I wasn't able to give you guys an update last night, kind of decided to take a little bit of a break. But, we're back, we're going to discuss what's happening with Hbar right now and, of course, what we could be expecting. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm sure you guys have watched my market analysis update that went live about 8 hours ago. We kind of went over what's really happening. If you've watched that, you know exactly what's happening. If not, we're obviously going to discuss what's happening and, of course, what's happening with the price of Hbar to be specific. So Hbar is down about 6.3% on the daily time from the entire market down. As you can see, double-digit drop for multiple coins. Hbar price below 21 cents to be exact, 20.9 cents. Also down 2.4% in Bitcoin comparative. Now, if you're looking at the market cap, $8.8 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at only about 400 million. It has dropped obviously quite significantly of the past few weeks, and that is of course worthwhile noting. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So I'm sure at this point you guys know, that Bitcoin did see quite a sharp drop. Obviously, we were in a weekend. On the weekends, we do tend to see more manipulation than usual, but we are seeing significant amount of bearish price action once again. Obviously, after the crypto summit didn't really live up to the hype. But what's really important to note is that the traditional market is also seeing some sort of negative effects, which of course is not playing in a positive way for the crypto markets. But you can see this for yourself as Bitcoin did tumble below the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. We saw the dominance going up to 62%. So if you've been watching my videos over the last few days, I've been talking to you guys about, in the grand scheme of things, we shouldn't be getting overly excited because the dominance is still quite high, and you can really see this for yourself, how dominance literally went up to almost 62%. But with that said, let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with Bitcoin right now. So if you're looking at BTC, guys, Bitcoin of course did make its way down to the likes of, here, let's actually pull out the Bitcoin charts. Bitcoin made its way down to $79,962 just a few hours ago. We still did not come down to the February 28th level, down to that 78,100, but we're getting very, very close. And your boy has been telling you guys that the potential of us retesting this double bottom is still in play, especially if we're not in the 23.6. And of course we got rejected, and as long as we stay within the 38.2, which I'm sure I've been saying, the chances of us retesting these levels are still in play. Right now we have seen a little bit of a bounce, of course, obviously being rejected at the 38.2 key resistance, but right now we're not out of the woods by any means. So still, in my opinion, the 78,000 double bottom could be in play, potentially even making our way down to $73,000 key support line. But with that said, what's really happening with Hbar's price right now, because of course all that excitement that we did see last week completely wiped out. So you could really see this for yourself. Hbar was obviously retesting the 0.50 pretty much for the first time since February, and of course this was short-lived because we just got rejected at that price point. We're finding ourselves back below the 61.8. So pretty much going back to what I've said. I've said this a lot on my channel. People tend to, when the prices are pumping the way it is, then people start looking at the older prices, wishing that I wish I could have picked up at a cheaper price. But when the dip really does come, these people are nowhere to be seen. It's so funny to me. And what's really funny right now is how people are completely neglecting what Hbar is really doing. And what I mean by that is, even though Bitcoin has seen a sharp drop, even though Hbar's price has come down about, I would say, 50% or so, since its a yearly high that we set for ourselves at the beginning of this year. What's really interesting here is that from November 4th, that it was a 5 cents Hbar price, and from that price on, you're still up 328%. Not a lot of people focus on this, but this is something that I don't want you guys to be forgetting. And of course, it is corrected quite heavily, but in a bull market, as I've stated to you guys before, you could see major swings coming in. Right now, as far as the price is concerned, obviously we're in the 61.8. Let me really pull out the hourly time frame for you guys. We can analyze the charts together. Here, let's pull out the hourly time frame. So here we have it. Obviously, we did see a little bit of a bounce after retesting the likes of 19.5 cents. Obviously, that is a neckline support. You could see this for yourself. We got supported by there. We're seeing a little bit of a bounce, some resistance coming in the way. I have no doubts that the price could get back into 61.8 quite fast, but that's really not where you would like to see HBAR. Obviously, it's not bad if it starts accumulating within this range because it just solidifies its support, but I would like to see it obviously above 27 cents, but let's be realistic, that is a level that is a little bit far off. But in terms of things, nothing has changed in terms of developments. Nothing has changed. ETFs still inevitable in my opinion for multiple assets, and of course in terms of real world use case, nothing has changed. So we got to look at it from that point on. In terms of fluctuations, in terms of sideways movement within the crypto space, that's not going to change. That's part of the game, and that's something where your risk strategy and risk management needs to come into play. But let me know down below what you guys think right now. What are your personal predictions? Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you later in crypto ZX, and peace out.